Hello, everyone. This is Tom, your host for the Hidden Truths channel. It is October 26th, 2025, and I'm going to do a short video tonight on domesticating people. Sounds kind of like a weird title. Well, you'll find it interesting. But first, my channel's done a lot of growing this week. Appreciate all the support from the new subscribers. Anybody help support with my thumbs up, thumbs down, a positive comment, a negative comment, a share, whatever. Help those analytics out. I appreciate it. So there's my thank you. And like I said, I appreciate all of you. Like I say, I need help getting the word out too. Anyway, but let's get into the subject, domesticating people. I have said this for years, that people are being domesticated. Okay, I work in agriculture. Okay, I deal with livestock. I got horses. I got dogs. Okay, I don't have chickens and all that stuff right now, but I've raised a lot of different types of animals. And when you do that with an animal, domesticate them, and you promise them to take care of them. You take care of their every need, their food, their water, their medical, every need they need. You take care of. Okay. What their purpose is for having them. A dog, it's companionship. My horses is, part of my preps for being a lone wolf prepper, and, plus I'm a cowboy and stuff. But everything's got to have its purpose, right? But you domesticate them. You're taking care of them. Okay? If I were to sit there and decide not to buy hay for my horses would be sitting there wondering, what the hell's wrong with this guy? It's his job to take care of us. Okay? He domesticated us. He's got us in this pen like people are in a cage. They don't know it. Okay? You take care of them. People have been domesticated like this. But I just don't know how some of these videos with these people where they actually think the taxpayer's job is to go to work, pay the taxes, so somehow they get the privilege in this world that they're taken care of. I mean, they eat better than us. Oh my God, do you mean to tell me that somebody that was on EBT all of a sudden is going to go grocery shopping and have a cart like a working man? Or even less? Imagine that. But see, they domesticated these people so bad. Like you say, you don't start feeding your animals, right? They start acting up. You don't take care of your livestock. They'll start going through the fences, jumping the fences, whatever, to get the grass on the other side of the fence. They'll break through their bonds. And these people on EBT, what are they going to start doing? They're going to start breaking the law. Okay? Entitlement's a bad idea, especially when people... That's their lifetime ambition, to be on government assistance. I mean, now they don't even have to leave their house. They have groceries delivered to them and stuff. They can stay in their own little private cell. They say, oh, I'm not in jail, but I never leave my house. Anyway. But they're domesticating people, promising to take care of them. Don't we all feel like we're treated like livestock? I know I sure do. And then another problem with this EBT mess. 9 meals from anarchy, right, everybody? You miss 9 meals, that's when anarchy starts. Okay, these people, you think it's going to take 9 meals? These people are pissed. They have no idea. Like you say, they're the livestock out there wondering why their bales are getting taken from them. That's not fair. The thing is, my horse has a purpose. I don't want to get down on these people, but this mindset that other people are supposed to pay your way in life, and you're going to rely on other people to pay your way in life, you're going to rely on other people to fill your hand. Since when? But only a domesticated human being would think that way. Human beings are wild animals. Wild. Anybody care to disagree with me on that? And, when they cage themselves on purpose, we hate slavery. Slavery's a bad thing. You think dependency on the government's any better than slavery? You're still restricted. Well, you may have your cell phone. You may sit there and be able to go out your door and walk down the block, but you can't walk much further than that because you're totally dependent on the government. It's not like you can take off and take a trip, be totally self-sufficient. One video I saw today really upset me. How this lady was saying she had to cancel her vacation because of EBT, because that was going to cut into her money for a trip. These people are unreal. Anyway, yeah, human beings have become domesticated. And when human beings, realize that their plate ain't going to be full no more, they're going to get extremely violent, okay? Like a horse or a cow going through the fence or whatever you don't take care of. These people, they're going to become extremely unhinged. Like I say, you're going to go to the grocery store. I get your grocery shopping done for at least a month before November 1st. Because you don't want to be in a Walmart or whatever when they have a flash mob come in there and just take everything, especially if you're wearing a mega hat or just, I don't know, a white guy in general, right? Anyway, so we domesticated the people of America. And the ones of us that don't want to be domesticated, that stand out here on the fringe and say, there's no way. I don't need free stuff from you. Because what is free? Free just means that my ass is out working for it. Okay? They need the worker class, and that's us. But, these people put themselves in this own position. We didn't do it. Everybody has the right to, the abilities to succeed in this country. The right to succeed. But it's not a guarantee. Okay? Life is a crapshoot. Sometimes you roll snake eyes and sometimes you just fall up the stairs and you win 40 hands of blackjack in a row. That's just the way the world works. But these people have put themselves in this whole mess. The thing about it, back 7 months ago at one video I made, when Trump was already dealing with Section 8 and reducing foods, EBT and stuff. These people, 7 months, they could have went out and get a job. And now they sit there too, I guess. They got to work a certain amount of hours a month to get their stuff. 15 to 20 hours a month. You mean 20 hours a month for $3,000 in food stamps is working too much? We have issues in this country. And it's going to expose itself big time. Like I say, government entitlements covers up the poverty in this country. And Trump is about to rip the Band-Aid off of that wound big time and expose it to everybody. He may be doing this so the cities go crazy, erupt in chaos, and he gets called the troops. This may be a control call. I don't know. But the thing is, entitlements need to end. The bottom line, entitlements need to end. Okay? Because it just robs a person of their future, their possible future they could have. There's so many videos I see on YouTube and stuff of these people, and I think how different their life would be if they would have just went out, earned a paycheck, and figured life out. Okay? But they won't. They've been domesticated. And, I don't feel like taking care of human livestock. It's not what I was put on this earth for. And since our government gets all our money from us, no more taking care of the human livestock. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. That's all I got. Tomorrow night I'll be live. But yeah, the first is what? 5 days away? Could this country get any crazier? I guess we're going to see. Not too much mention about ICE riots anymore, are there? Because we're about to have food riots, and not from a lack of food. That's another thing that just burns me in this country. We produce more food than we could possibly eat in 1 year and 3 years. And food is priced so high in this country, and people have a hard time getting it. You explain that one to me. Anyway, everybody have a great evening. This is Tom with Hidden Truths. I'm out of here.